You guys, the first book I'm ever reading in 2026 is Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. The popcorn and the cherries. Ugh, I can't look at this book. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla and welcome to today's video where basically we're going to be reading for the first time in 2026. Well, this is going to be the first reading vlog of 2026, so we're basically mood reading. As of right now, I know I want to read Metal Slinger because I've been wanting to read that for such a long time, and I know that the second book is going to come out this year, so I am on track in remembering what happens in the first book. So we are going to start with that book. I am kind of thinking of reading Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn, just because I'm not done with that book yet. I know Christmas is over, but because someone lent it to me, I feel obligated to read it. And I read the first book in the series, so I was like, might as well continue on with the series since I have access to it. So those are the first two books that I have lined up for this video. I don't know what I'm going to be reading next after that, but hopefully I enjoy Metal Slinger because that's the very first book that I'll be reading in 2026. That's crazy. I have such high expectations for this book. Like, hopefully it meets every single one. You guys, the first book I'm ever reading in 2026 is Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. And this is one of like my most anticipated books from 2025 because a lot of people have been raving about this book, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the ending, because I am 140 pages into this, and in my opinion, of course, this is all my opinion, that the world building is a little bit lacking because we are seeing some explanation, some world building in a sense that is directly affecting the character. We don't get an overall explanation of the entire world, and it is a little lacking for me because I'm not sure if she's a pirate. Is she a pirate? Or is it just like the different worlds of like people living on sea, living on land, or like there's docks on the water, but it's not standing on land? Like I don't understand. Maybe I just missed a key element to it, or like in the beginning it already explained, but I don't think it did. And so I'm still confused, and I'm like 30% into this book. So that's disappointing. I like where this is going because we have introduced like a complexity to the main female character. Yeah. That's it. Maybe I'm being a little harsh because the last fantasy that I've read was by James Islington, and that was The Will of the Many. I don't know what that series is called, but that was so good. That's high fantasy. The world is so complicated, and this is more like romantasy. It's more, there's some fantasy elements, but it's based, like, you can infer a lot of things because it's based on real life with some fantastical elements. So I need to get out of my head and stop comparing it to The Will of the Many and The Strength of the Few, because that's not going to compare. It's like a different genre. It's a form of fantasy, but it's not high fantasy. And that's where I'm at with this book. It's giving like 3.75 stars. I know people give this 5 stars, and I know the ending largely impacts that rating. So I'm gonna wait until then. And I like that this is a duology, so that's like encouraging, because things are gonna happen a lot faster. Whoops, that's my Instant Pot. I think that's my cue to go. I'll see you in a little bit. I finished Metal Slinger, and what the hell was that ending? Like, what, genuinely, what was that? I knew going into this book that the ending was going to be crazy. There's going to be a crazy plot twist that people are so shocked by and they get so excited for the second book. Okay. I feel like this book was written so that there's going to be a plot twist in the end. There's going to be this crazy plot twist in the end. Everything was built around this plot twist. And that is making me so angry because it severely lacked world building and I don't know, just like complexity. But I still had a good time. I still had a great time. So I gave it 4 stars. I know. It seems like I'm shitting on the book because like I'm a little bit upset with myself for giving this 4 stars, but like I had a great time. So yeah. Anyway, I can't believe this is only a duology. So like what's gonna happen in the next book? I guess we're not gonna get to know the world even more. But like, it's fine. We're basically just reading about the characters at this point. We don't care about the world. We just care about the characters and their lives. That's it. So I gave that 4 stars. Now I am finishing up Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. I started this some time ago. I wasn't planning on reading this book. Let me tell you that. I wasn't planning on reading the continuation of the series. But someone lent me this book, so I'm grateful because even though it is extremely ridiculous, it's hilarious. Like it's so cringy that you can't help but laugh. It's just so not serious. I am 190 pages into this and like I'm enjoying myself. It's not the best book out there, but I don't hate it. I'm having a great time because it is cringy and it's funny and it's not that serious. This one is basically following the friend Max from the other book, or Atlas. I don't know. He goes by so many names in this book that I'm like confused. Like, are we still talking about the same person? Yes, we are. Yes, we are talking about the same person, but he goes by so many names. He is silly, like really silly. I don't like silly men, but like she likes silly men, so it's like, sure, you do you. You do you, sister. So yeah, those are my reading updates. I am liking Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. I liked Metal Slinger, even though none of these books, I think, aren't the best. So I am still reading Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. It's so cringy that I am so close to DNFing it, but I just can't look away from it. So it's like a little internal debate in me that like, am I having a great time? I don't know, but I can't look away. Like I just want to keep reading. I want to know what happens. So that's where I'm at. Like it's so cringy. It's so cringy, but I want to finish it. It's like 3 stars. Yeah, I finished Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn, and I gave it 3 stars. Honestly, I was debating putting this down, It got really smutty at some point. I mean, it's on par with the other book that she published. I'm sorry if you can hear the train. It's on par with her other Christmas romance book. But I feel like I read her like Millionaire series, and it didn't feel as cringy as these books. Maybe she just upped the cringe factor because there's a narrator. It's like, I don't know, it reminds me of one of those Hallmark movies that have a narrator and like stuff like that. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it was still an okay time. I couldn't put it down, but I was cringing really hard. So I gave it 3 stars. Honestly, I don't know, like that third act conflict was not a third act conflict. It resolved really quickly. So if you enjoy that, if you enjoy like having a no nonsense third act conflict, sure, maybe you like this. But be warned that it's really, really cringy. You're just there for a good time. And these popcorns, you gotta know the reference, the popcorn and the cherries. I can't look at this book anymore. I can't. I can't wait to return it to its owner and talk about the sprayed edges. Oh my God. But I am also reading Voices in the Snow. I think it's by Darcy Coates. I tried reading that not last year, but the year before, I think 2024. And I didn't get to finish it. I got to like 50 pages in, and I guess my hold from my library expired and it just returned and I didn't finish it. And now Heather is talking about it. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time to pick it back up. And I did. And I am to a point, I've gone past the 50-page mark. I think I'm like 100 pages in. And I don't remember it being this creepy, eerie, but like at the same time, it's like, I feel like I trust the guy in this book. Like, I don't think we're supposed to trust him, but I feel like I trust him. So we're basically following this girl who got into an accident in a snowstorm because she's trying to get to her aunt to be with her during the snowstorm because she lives in the middle of nowhere. But on her way there, she gets into a car accident. This guy who lives in a mansion, who happens to be walking past, rescues her, takes her to his mansion, and like takes care of her. Now they're stranded in this mansion together in the snowstorm for the past few days. The snowstorm has been going on for quite a long time, and they're expecting it to be like weeks at a time. But because of how they met, I don't think we're supposed to trust the guy. But like, for some reason, I feel like I can trust him. So yeah, that's where we're at. It is reading really fast. There hasn't been much revealed. We're still in the middle of like getting to know like, what is this? Like, is this a creepy ghosty book? Is this like someone murdering people? Is this like a family of questionable beliefs? We're still getting to know the background of the guy's family. But yeah. Okay, I am so sorry about this atrocious lighting, but I wanted to finish Voices in the Snow with you guys because what the actual is happening? Like, did I not read the synopsis of this book? No, I did not read the synopsis of this book. And so I didn't expect it to go this way. Let me just tell you that. So let's finish it together. I finished Voices in the Snow, and It was going really well. I thought it was going to be like your plain old thriller, mystery, possibly a little bit of horror, but I wasn't expecting it to be apocalyptic. So I gave it 3 stars. It's not the book's fault. It's just not my kind of thriller. But if you enjoy apocalyptic thriller mystery, you will enjoy this book because it is so easy to read. It's so fun. I enjoyed the little bit of romance that developed there. I don't know, like, I liked how things were revealed. It's not very shocking, but it was still like a surprise. So I enjoyed that, even though I despise apocalyptic books. So gave that 3 stars, but basically that's the end of the video. I read Metal Slinger. What else did I read? Oh, Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, and Voices in the Snow. It has been all over the place. I read a romantasy, a Christmas book, and mystery thriller. That is the beginning of 2026. If that doesn't say what my reading year is going to be like, I don't know what else does. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.